amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much and remain blessed.
And I want you all to understand one thing. We have crossed the Rubicon. The message from our leader today is that those who are responsible for the killings of Biafrans, especially whenever they come to Radio Biafra to call their names because they are already in collaboration with the zoo, they give the Fulani Caliphate the whereabouts of our Eastern Security Network. They call camps. They call the name of camps. They call the names of villages. They call the names of commanders. They call their names. And they are calling their names for the zoo military to kill them or for them to take the action themselves. Like I said before, I will always condemn the killing of Biafra people, especially the killings that are happening in our land, being orchestrated by the criminals who have been claiming to be piloting the affair before. They call names of people who disobey them. They call names of people who decide to do and follow the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They call their names, and this is a tactics they have been using and the agreement they have reached with the Nigerian government. The idea was to capture Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After capturing him, they will start to eliminate every strong man that will stand to defend our land against the invasion you see today. In the northern Nigeria, even when they are the ones sponsoring this particular ethnic cleansing and invasion of Nigeria, they are calling for their people to be armed. Why they are calling for their people to be armed? They enticed and bribed those who have worked with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for years. And they begin to appoint commanders. Tomorrow they will call one commander. The point here is that we are not just talking. We know that they are no longer they are irrelevant in this struggle. As far as the Biafra struggle is concerned, we have expelled them from this movement. But let me tell you one thing. Because they have gone into agreement with the Nigeria terrorist government to stop and eliminate every person who will rise up to fight against the invasion of our land tomorrow. Whether the person is a criminal, whether the person is whatever they call him or her, nobody in Biafra land have the right to take the life of another. This is what I have been preaching for years, or let me say for months, since the abduction and kidnapping of our leader. I have always come to condemn this particular atrocious activities of the criminals that surrounded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before he was kidnapped. Those who were misled into carrying out these particular atrocious activities. You know that the land will always forgive you. If you have come to realize that you were misled. I want to tell you one thing today. Those of you who still listen to those criminals that have sold this struggle, thinking that immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is captured, it is over. Thinking that the only thing they can do is they have seen Simone Ekpa coming. So let us take his platform away from him. Those who think that what they wanted to do is to ask Simone Ekpa to hand over his own platform so that after broadcasting on Radio Biafra for 2 months, they are going to block me on Radio Biafra and block everything. And they don't know that we see in the secret. When this particular idea and agenda failed, they unleash all manner of blackmail on my person. They slander my name, thinking that by doing that, Biafra will not listen to the gospel of truth. Because their initial plan with the Nigerian government is that Simone Ekpa is coming. We need to stop him. But today, you have failed. And you will continue to fail until you are no more. You will continue to fail as long as Biafra will be restored, as long as I continue to remain resolute and steadfast, and I continue to be genuine in this struggle. You will continue to fail. And any day I deviate, Biafra spirit will leave me. I want to assure Biafra people today that we will continue to speak. And from today, you people do not know what has happened. And I believe in a matter of weeks, you will understand that indeed Biafra is a spirit. They say they are not going to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they adjourned the case till November. I was not surprised. If you are surprised of the adjournment of this case, it means you are very alien to Nigeria system. We know, we predict them. That is why you must listen to us. We have Nigeria in our palm. So we predict them, and we predict what they can do in the next 3-5 months. And we walk ahead of time. That is why everyone must be very, very attentively paying attention to us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said today, and I'm going to play the video. They asked him, "Are you disappointed?" He said, "Why? Why should I be disappointed? I expected this to happen." He knew. But there is something he knew. He will never tell you. There is another thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew, which he will never tell you. And like I said, this particular struggle haven't entered this dimension it is today. We will continue to do that which is right. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a lot of people were expecting him to start talking against Simone Ekpa. And a lot of people were disappointed. Because this is exactly what Soludo wanted him to do. They say if opportunity is given to him, he is going to speak to Biafra from court. And I have always said, we will not listen to any broadcast of our leader from the courtroom. I said it. Today, that thing I said happened. Our leader made a comment. Fortunately, it was not what they expected. Because they had expected, oh, come. I condemn sit at home. I condemn sit at home. Those sitting at home, I am warning you, stop sitting at home. Those protesting for my behalf, I am warning you, stop protesting for my behalf. Those who are showing love, please stop showing love. Do not do anything for me. The lawyers are doing it. That is what they expected him to say. And if he had said that, You see, let me tell you, what you don't know is bigger than you. What happened today is exactly what I said, that we will not accept our leaders broadcast from the courtroom. But you know, when we say it, some people, they say, oh, he disobeying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is disobeying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows I'm not disobeying him, because he can't talk freely in the dungeon of the DSS. He cannot talk freely in the hand of the oppressors. So, and I do not need anybody to tell me this. The only message is for you Biafrans to understand that 2023 is a deal. We will not allow election to take place in our land. Nigeria can no longer conduct election in our land, and the only election we are going to allow is the referendum. If heaven is going to fall, let the heaven begin to fall from December, and then we know how serious we are to get our freedom. Election will never hold in Biafra land. If the Biafra people want election to hold, then it is their business. But I believe, as a spokesman of Biafra people, I believe that what I'm speaking is your mind. It is going to be a collective responsibility of every Biafran to see that the time the election will come, we are going to order sit at home, and you will comply. It is going to go down in the history of the struggle for the liberation of Biafra people from Nigeria. By the special grace of God, the world will know that indeed this generation of Biafra people, after this, you will never see such generation again. Because when they think that they have conquered us by starvation, by evil policy of the government, orchestrated by the Fulani Caliphate, in quest to continue to carry out the Usman Danfodio, and we are going to stop them in 2023. We will collectively stop them. No military tank will compel us to go out and vote. No military helicopter will bombard us into voting. I am telling you today, Obi presidential ambition will be used as a sacrifice for Biafra to come. Obi is a man. His ambition is not more than the freedom of Biafra people. And not even a feasible ambition. A very dead on arrival ambition. A very failed ambition. A fake ambition cannot equate Biafra freedom. And we cannot exchange, even if there is any any reason that he's going to win, or that he is going to even go close. We cannot even exchange our freedom for Nigeria for anything. So my Biafra people, our leader have given a message. And I want to tell you something today. We are going to be very selective in the message that our leader is giving to us. We are going to be very selective. We will select those that come from him, and we will select those that he deliver uncoded, and we are going to select those that came as a rhetoric. We are going to be selecting those messages. We choose the one that suits us, and suit his release, and suit the request and the freedom of Biafra people. We will choose those messages that seek the protection of our land. We will protect our land, our women, our children against the invasion and the killings that the Nigeria government have sponsored for years. Our leader said today, we are going to protect our land. And we are going to defend our land. And that we will continue to do. I want to inform Biafrans today that our land can never know peace. For as long as the military controlled by Boko Haram is in our land, burning villages, burning houses, ethnic cleansing our people, killing our children and our elderly men, Biafra land can never know peace, and Nigeria can never know peace. For as long as the DSS is in our land, killing and harassing our young men, Nigeria can never know peace. For as long as the presence of military and there is a military siege in Biafra territory, I am declaring today Nigeria can never know peace. In order for this peace to come, these killers in our land must live. In order for the people who call themselves leaders to have peace, these killers in our land must live. Because they are the issue. They are the cause of the insecurity. They are the reason why you are looking for peace. So you cannot be sponsoring killing in our land and you are shouting for peace at the same time. You cannot be sponsoring the killing and invasion of our land and at the same time you are shouting, oh, we want peace. You want peace as a governor while you are ordering the air bombardment of your forest, your villages, and the women and children. You are asking for peace as a governor while all you do is to bring the military to intimidate our people. You are ordering peace while everything we do and we see in the southeast and the south is the military checkpoint, intimidating our young men and women. And how can you have peace in an atmosphere that has been completely or is completely under siege? People can no longer walk freely in the street. People can no longer go to the market. People can no longer sleep in their homes. Because just a few days ago, we listened how they came and they killed even the elderly people while they are asleep. This is not being orchestrated by the main terrorists, but those ones in the uniform. How can you know peace? How can you be advocating for peace? Especially the governors. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's message today is well delivered. We need peace in Biafra land. And I am coming here today to interpret it to you. For us to know this peace, for us to have this peace, and for the peace to return in Biafra land, we must chase away the criminals and the terrorists in the Nigeria army uniform. If they don't want to live in peace, we will chase them out of our land. I am telling you today that every particular arsenal must be channeled to make sure that our women are not paying price for one Nigeria again. Everything must be deployed to make sure our children are no longer paying the price of the evil entity one Nigeria. Every man, every volunteer, every command must rise up to make sure our women no longer pay the price of the evil entity called one Nigeria. Those people coming to kill you, it is time we give them the way they want. I want to bring a quote by Mustafa, and I'm going to play that video. From today, as they are killing our women and burning their houses and burning those villages, it is time we take this war to them. And then we know that nobody have the monopoly of violence.
Thank you so much for your patience to watch from the beginning to the end. I hope you have learned something from the video you have just watched. The video you have just watched is to bring information to your doorstep and for educational purpose. It is not to demonize anybody. Let us watch continuously and see who can be able to make a sense out of every nonsense we are seeing. We must continue. We move. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra is here. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel. click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you, and remain blessed. Bye-bye. See you again.